Nicolas Ghesquière sets the bar so high at the beginning of Paris Fashion Week. Do you think he ever gets bored with being so consistently innovative? I felt that this collection was, in a way, the truest to Balenciaga that you've done. Just because you started with the little black dress that was the cut of the season, which is what he always did.
In a Spanish way, it's probably the most Balenciaga collection.
It looked very futuristic textile, I think, and the fact that you can't identify whether it's leather or PVC or neoprene makes it very exciting.
I wanted to work with more austerity, with more strictness this season than usually, to focus on the architecture as usual, but instead of embellishment I wanted to really give something very severe, something almost more mature.
It's this strange combination always of quite elegant but also very sporty, and then this weird sort of futuristic cartoon aspect. I mean, when the first look walked out I was like, what recession?
Tell me how those shoes came into being.
Shoes, this is a process. The material and all the shapes, it's like a rock and like a scale. So it's like transforming from one raw material to something very sophisticated and very futuristic.
Everything was so perfect, the linear sculptured dresses, the accessories perfectly tied around the neck, those samurai rocket explore the moon shoes. How powerful were they?
The ripples of what he was doing there. If I'm going to latch on to anything, I think it's the fact that he's invented for me a fabric that didn't previously exist for me in terms of fashion. All that stuff with latex.
It did exist for you as a surfer, though.
Yeah, but it's not like a wetsuit, is it?
I would say we reinvented the double-face fabric from Cristobal Balenciaga. The idea was to reinterpret the double-face fabric that he did during the 50s.
The effortless way he does sort of 1950 and 2050 mixed together.
Well, always with a little 80s thrown in too. I think it had a bit of that sort of glamazon Thierry Mugler woman that always rears her head every so often.
It was a real journey, I thought, from that sort of Balenciaga idea of you show the cut in a little black dress.
And then you travel. I love the beginning, the black, and I love the end with all the painted leather. So it wasn't just one thing, it was a lot of things.
Awful lot of bang for your buck with those clothes.
We haven't seen prices yet, but let me tell you, a whole lot of bang for the look. It's fantastic.